What's up, my squabians? Today I am more than excited to bring you a vlog of my first game with fans at Washington State University. I've been blessed and fortunate because one of my classes has provided me with the press pass to this game, which is going to give me access to not only the press booth, where I've heard rumors a New York Jets scout might be there, but also access to the field before and after the game. So I'm hoping to get as much footage as possible. I am not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to go through with this video, but I'm really hoping. So if you're watching this, good news, it went through. Stay tuned. I will update you soon. What's up, my squabians? We on the field. We still got an hour or so before kickoff, still quite a ways to go. Now, if you do recall, when the betting lines began, Wazoo was a 10-point favorite in this game. Bettors have favored Wazoo and moved the line all the way from 10 to 17. So we'll see what happens, but it should be a good day for Wazoo. What's up, my squabians? It is the fourth quarter of the game. The game's almost over. Less than or just about 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 25 seconds ago. The Cougars are up 23 to 18 right now. We are getting the ball, but we gotta execute. We gotta move the ball right now. This game's a little bit too close for comfort. But I'd like to introduce you guys to Trevor. Trevor's a good buddy of mine. Started working for Cable 8, and he's doing a tremendous job. Look at that, repping the Cable 8 mask too. Nothing but love. Great to see you, Trevor. It's nice to meet you. So unfortunately, it wasn't the ending of the ball game that I wanted or that I expected, but there are some bright things that we can take from this game. First of all, our defense is better, or at least it was in the first half, but we need to work on situational football, and I didn't think it was entirely our fault. Like, there was a little bit of discrepancy in the call. The last flag that I showed you, I'm not sure if that would have been called earlier on in the game, because there were very similar plays to that on both sides that they let go. So the fact that they throw the whistle at the very end, a little bit questionable. But as a defense, we got driven on. And as an offense, we didn't move the football when we had the chance. We should not have ever given the ball back to Utah State. And a lot of people are pointing big fingers at Nick Rolovich. I was able to go to the press conference afterwards, and after everyone was done asking questions, you could tell that nobody wanted to ask questions because of how the game ended for Rolovich. But after the press conference was supposed to be over and nobody had any more questions, Nick decided to take the time and actually say something unprompted. And what he said was, honestly, it came across as extremely genuine. And I really appreciated that he said it. I understand that people are looking at him a little bit funny after losing this game, especially with the amount of fans that showed up, but that's actually what he spoke about. Essentially what he said was, it was along the lines of, I was really impressed with how the fans came out and how they were spectacular the entire game, and so he thanked the fans, and I thought that was a really sweet thing of him for him to do. But I also understand why someone in his position might try and get on the good side of the fans after a performance like that, because we had a double-digit lead towards the end of it, and we have to close that deal. There was also the questionable decision-making with Cameron Cooper getting 2 random plays in the game at one point. I was a little bit confused as to why that happened. Initially, I thought because Jayden de Laura drove the team all the way down the field, they were within the 10-yard line, and they put in the third-string quarterback for 2 plays where he handed the ball off each time. It looked like an option play, but neither time did he keep the ball himself. I was up in the press box watching this, and I thought that Jayden de Laura was getting his pads fixed or something. Initially, there was the injury concern, of course, as Jared Garantano also got injured earlier on in the game, but then I realized that it wasn't going to be an injury. Someone that was, James, who was sitting next to me, pointed out that de Laura was right there on the sideline. He wasn't hurt. Maybe his pads were getting fixed, but later on we find out Nick Rolovich just had that as a scripted play. Jayden de Laura even said so in the postgame press conference, and de Laura did a good job of backing up Rolo and backing up the call. But why was that part of the game plan after de Laura got us all the way down the field? When de Laura was in the game, he was spectacular. I made an entire video about his comparisons last year on Cable 8's YouTube channel, and it was he has a lot of great abilities about him. First of all, he is extremely electric. When he plants his feet, he can cut and switch directions so quickly. The style of a running back, and he's so efficient. He is the feet of Lamar Jackson. That was the pro comparison that I made. So there are some bright things that we can take from this game. Rolovich is in trouble. If he does not win 5-6 games, at least throughout the rest of the year, even that might not be enough. But that's extremely optimistic, and it's extremely unlikely for us to win 5 or 6 games, considering we just lost to Utah State with a brand new head coach. So Rolovich is in trouble, and I hate to say it, but I'm rooting for him. I'm pulling for him. He has my support. There are just some things that need to get cleaned up, including some situational football. But once again, I had a blast at this game. It was my first game ever seeing the fans packed at Martin Stadium, GISA Field. It is so nice being in that environment and seeing, I saw so many people that I know. It's such a family out in Pullman, such a good community. And seeing how the team later on, late in the game, seeing the team being right there between the players, rallying the fans, and the fans, like, that is such a real environment. That's such a beautiful thing. Seeing Max Borghi out there getting the fans hyped, and seeing, some of the people that we saw in the audience, like Noah Williams was in the crowd yelling and screaming. The best Wazoo basketball player is out there yelling and screaming, supporting the football team. Like, he's out there supporting, and I love the environment. I saw Jayden de Laura and other football players at the soccer game, like, Cougs help Cougs, and it's such a beautiful thing and a beautiful environment. It's really a great thing to be a part of, even when the outcome isn't as favorable. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I had one heck of a time doing this video. I'm gonna be back at the game next week. I don't know if I'm gonna do a vlog yet, but I might just be in the press box for this one. I'm gonna be calling it either on the radio or on the Facebook page for KUGR Radio, which is Wazoo's one of Wazoo's student-run radio stations. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun, and I'm doing my show this Saturday. And it's going to be an NFL special, so definitely stay tuned for that, 10 a.m. this Saturday. Thank you guys again for watching. As always, go Cougs.